can still remember how hard it was to run like that. Thinking fast at the same time wasn't easy. I decided I had to reach the bunker. Fast. The woods were the only way. Dark could help me, but I was too tired. I realized I couldn't get into the woods. Not like this. So I changed direction, looking for a place to hide. I was scared they might track me through my phone's GPS. It was freezing. I'd been running non-stop, hungry and thirsty. Then it hit me.
It's Ajarabi. Welcome to What's in My Bag Survival Edition. First up, my glasses. Super important if you want to see what is happening or not. Next, my document in waterproof pouch. A must in a rainy Brussels. Now, let's talk about lighting. I have a flashlight. If you don't forget the matches and of course, the light. Turn.
Couldn't risk lighting a fire. They could spot me. I'd never cared much about living. But at that moment, I wasn't ready to die. I needed another way to stay warm and to solve the rest of my problems. The solution was all around me, and in my bag. It helped me relax, helped me fall asleep. Oh yes, it did. I thought the war was over. The silence said so, but then... I thought there were people hiding everywhere around me. I didn't feel safe. I needed to reach reach the bunker as soon as possible. So I turned my phone back on. Maybe I could get some information. But it felt like the enemy had cut off all communications. In seconds, I started feeling cold, dizzy, weak. I wouldn't have made it if it weren't for the European Parliament. Frozen, staring at my phone. A new alert. Pandemic. Stay home. Avoid all human contact. Perfect. Just perfect. He told me everyone in the bunker was dead. They were safe until the wine ran out. I tried to help the man with my wine, but he was already gone. From that moment on, home would be the safest place for me.
Breaking news. Health officials worldwide are urging the public to stay vigilant as cases of a highly contagious virus continue to spread. While the situation remains under close monitoring, experts emphasize that preparedness is key. Here's what you need to know to stay safe. First, hygiene is your best defense. Wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap isn't available, use a hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Social distancing also remains critical. Keep at least 1 to 2 meters or 3 to 6 feet between yourself and others, especially if cases are rising in your community. Officials remind listeners to rely on trusted sources like the World Health Organization or local health departments for updates. Avoid misinformation, follow guidelines, and remember, collective action saves lives. This just in, the war is over. After months of conflict, the invaders have withdrawn from our country. People no longer need to hide or flee. However, health officials warn that another danger remains, a highly contagious virus still circulating in our communities. Together, we will heal. Stay safe, stay strong.
Ready in 72. Survival bag. Your all-in-one kit for emergencies. Packed with 3 days of food, water, first aid, and tools, so you can shelter safely when crisis hits. Lightweight, durable, grab and go. No scrambling for supplies when power fails or viruses spread. Order now at ready72.com and use code SAFE10 for 10% off. Because the next 72 hours shouldn't be left to chance. Be ready. Ready in 72. Meet your lifeline for the next 72 hours. This isn't just a bag. It's your food, water, first aid, and tools, all in one tough grab-and-go kit. Meet your lifeline for the next 72 hours. This isn't just a bag. It's your food, water, first aid, and tools, all in one tough grab-and-go kit. War, storms, outbreaks, aliens, and zombies. When chaos hits, you need to move fast. No scrambling, no panic. Ready in 72. Because survival isn't luck, it's preparation.
I wasn't ready for what came next. Wine couldn't help me with this one.
Lightweight, durable, grab and go. No scrambling for supplies when power fails or viruses spread. Order now at ready72.com and use code SAFE10 for 10% off. Because the next 72 hours shouldn't be left to chance. Be ready. Ready in 72.
Good news today, listeners. Health officials have officially declared an end to all mandatory hygiene measures. The virus is gone and strict cleaning rules are no longer required. People are now free to leave their homes without worrying about sanitizing, masks, or social distancing. You can touch without second guessing, skip hand washing after the toilet or before meals, and wear the same shirt for 3 days in a row. Public health experts still recommend basic cleanliness, but the era of obsessive sanitizing is officially over. So go ahead, hug a friend, share a drink, and enjoy the simple freedom of not worrying about germs.
The radio said we were free from the virus, but the journalist didn't know a ghost was waiting for me at home. I was so busy in my thoughts that I didn't see the new strange thing that was coming. had to finish my drink and get the hell out.
We interrupt regular programming with incredible news. The so-called one-day zombie apocalypse is officially over. What began as a terrifying 24-hour crisis has now been declared fully resolved by health officials after a bizarre virus caused temporary aggressive behavior in citizens yesterday. For about 18 chaotic hours yesterday, thousands of infected individuals exhibited concerning symptoms, growling, staggering, and reportedly attempting to bite neighbors. But now, the virus burned out as suddenly as it appeared. Victims woke up confused, sore, and extremely embarrassed. Infectious disease expert Dr. Sarah Lim explains,
"This was a freak flash pandemic, like a stomach bug, but with unsettling side effects. The good news? It wasn't actual zombification, just a nasty, short-lived neurological glitch. And no, bites didn't spread it. That was just hysteria."
Survivors are sharing wild stories.
"I growled at my mailman. I'm baking him apology cookies.
My dog hid from me. I owe him steak."
Ready in 72-inch survival bag. Your all-in-one kit for emergencies. Packed with 3 days of food, water, first aid, and tools, so you can shelter safely when crisis hits. Lightweight, durable, grab and go. No scrambling for supplies when power fails or viruses spread. Order now at ready72.com and use code SAFE10 for 10% off. Because the next 72 hours shouldn't be left to chance. Be ready. Ready in 72.
I barely knew where I was. I didn't remember how or why I was there. I just wanted to get home, and I needed my 72 hours kit. I didn't know why my keys were not on the passenger side, but my bag was still there. What happened the day before? After that, I could remember what happened. The aliens took me. They did experiments on me. I don't know what they did. I couldn't see it, but I could feel it. They left me at the bunker. I thought that it was nice from them to park my car at home. I still didn't know what really happened. I needed to find a way to remove the anal intruder. That pain made it impossible to think. When it eased, I wondered, why did they leave my car at home, but me in the woods? Maybe someone else found the car, saw my address on the car papers, and brought it here. The keys weren't where I left them. Maybe that person had been inside my flat. I had to check. I thought whoever it was had left, but I was sure someone had been inside. Maybe they stole my things. I needed my 72 hours kit. Then I had an idea. Ask the owner. So I called him. I wanted to see a doctor as soon as possible to remove that thing from my belly. But I was also scared. What if the doctor didn't believe my alien story? What would they think if they found something strange in my body?
Your lifeline for the next 72 hours. This isn't just a bag. It's your food, water, first aid, and tools, all in one tough grab-and-go kit. Meet your lifeline for the next 72 hours. This isn't just a bag. It's your food, water, first aid, and tools, all in one tough grab-and-go kit. war, storms, outbreaks, aliens, and zombies. When chaos hits, you need to move fast. No scrambling, no panic. Ready in 72. Because survival isn't luck, it's preparation.